So, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Dominic. Welcome to the channel. I'm sitting here in the A320 and welcome aboard, everyone. Today we will continue our world tour with the A320. We are here in the Philippines, in Manila, and today we will fly from Manila Airport to the famous and busy airport in Bangkok. So, flight time will be approximately 2 hours and 50 minutes. So yeah, welcome aboard, everyone. I'm just checking if the sound is correct here in the stream. The audio is correct. Yes, everything is working. Lukarok 2, welcome aboard, man. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm really fine. You changed your intro music. Yes, I changed my intro music, and also I changed the intro. Yes. You have that noticed right. Yes. Now I have a little bit video in the intro. Yes. But yeah. I'm still working on it. It's a test. How are you? How was your day so far? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you again, Lukarok 2. Okay, I would say let's just begin. First, battery 1 and 2 on here. And the excellent power goes to on. The enough selectors 1, 2, and 3 to on. Ground control on, cruise supply on, straps out, enough to 1, no smoking auto, and emergency exit lights aren't. Let's put some lights on here in the cockpit as well. That we can see something. Transponder auto, tickets standby. David, herzlich willkommen. Schön bist du da, schön dich zu sehen. Ja, bei mir geht alles gut, merci vielmals. Du hast geschrieben, du hast nicht können streamen, du musst noch 24 Stunden warten, bis du kannst anfangen streamen. Das ist ein Scheiß, aber ich versuche es am Mittwoch oder am Wochenende. Das tut mir mega leid, stimmt. Das habe ich gar nicht mehr im Kopf gehabt, sonst hätte ich das gesagt, dass man noch 24 Stunden muss warten, bis man streamen kann. Stimmt. Tut mir mega leid, David, das ist blöd gegangen. Aber hey, dafür siehst du jetzt hier noch einen Stream, gell? Genau, nein, aber es tut mir echt leid. Ich habe es ehrlich gesagt nicht mehr im Kopf gehabt. Genau, aber mega schön bist du da. Okay, the aircraft is already boarded. We have 130 passengers on board. Fuel 10.6 tons on board for this flight, so that means seatbelts going to on, APU mask switch goes to on, and we are waiting for the message appears here, flaps open. Let's go to our flight plan. A320-200 CFM 56 engines and the right database. It's always good to check here. Then init requesting the flight plan for today's flight. We will fly from Manila, from the Philippines, to Bangkok Airport. Heute fliegen wir von den Philippinen, also Manila, nach Bangkok. Flugzeit ist etwa 2 Stunden und 50 Minuten. Genau. Our call sign SWISS 17 Mike. Wie war dein Tag? So weit, David. Hast du einen guten Tag gehabt? Und hast trotzdem einen Flug machen? Leider nicht streamen, gell? Aber wenigstens einen Flug hast du machen im Flight Sim, hoffentlich. Genau. Okay, SWISS 17 Mike is our call sign, and let's go to our flight plan. Cost index is 5, and our cruising flight level 360. Cost index 5, cruising flight level 360. Let's put that in. IRS align on the ref, yes, and wind request. Wind request, yes, we have that. Now we have the forecast for the climb, cruise, and also for descent wind, yes. So, block fuel, as you can see, for this flight we need 7.6 tons. 7600 Kilogramm etwa für den Flug. Final Reserve Alternate 1,8. 1,9 Tonnen. Gesamthaft Blockfuel etwas über 10 Tonnen. Kerosin. Genau. Final Reserve Alternate 1.9er block fuel, a total block fuel of 10.1. So, we have already refueled the aircraft. We have 10.6. Let's put that in. 10.6 block fuel. For the alternate, let's have a look. For the alternate airport, we need 0.8 block fuel for our alternate. Ja, besser kann es nicht werden, deine Streams anzuschauen. Ja, absolut kein Problem, wenn du dich nicht magst erinnern. Niemand ist perfekt. Und hey, es kommt mir im Fall noch etwas anderes in den Sinn, aber sehr wahrscheinlich brauchst du noch eine gewisse Anzahl an Abonnementen, glaube ich, dass du kannst streamen. Es tut mir mega leid, aber das ist mir jetzt auch noch in den Sinn gekommen. Für YouTube Livestreams, wenn mich nicht alles täuscht, braucht man glaube ich 50 Abonnementen. Jetzt weiss ich gar nicht, ob du das hast. Das ist irgendwie voll scheisse, ich weiss. Falls es nicht so der Fall sein, habe ich das Gefühl, könntest du im Fall einfach... Du bist ja glaube ich auf der PS5, oder? Auf der PS5 tust du glaube ich Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Und dementsprechend hätte ich gesagt, könntest ja nicht über YouTube streamen, sondern über Twitch, weil dort ist es egal, wie viele Abonnementen oder was auch immer das du hast, dort musst du auch nicht warten. Und über Twitch läuft es ja auch sehr gut. Genau. Das ist mir jetzt nochmal so in den Sinn gekommen, sorry. Es tut mir mega leid, das ist sicher auch nicht eine gute Nachricht. Aber ja, ich muss nachschauen, aber jetzt nochmal gedacht, nicht, dass die nächste schlechte Nachricht reinkommt, das nächste Mal, wenn du es probierst. Es tut mir mega leid. Okay, QNH here is 1010. Let's put that in. 1010. Then constraint goes to on. The VOR going to on here. Flight directors are already on. Then let's check zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight 57.4. 57.4. Zero fuel weight, center gravity 31.3. 31.3. Ah, mega schön bist du da. Und dass ich so gefreut, dass ich da am Streamen bin. Das ist mega herzig, merci vielmals. Sehr schön bist du da. Herzlich willkommen. 31.3. Yes, we have that. We are a little bit over the maximum takeoff landing weight, sorry guys, 64.5, but we will burn some fuel to our destination, so we will be under it when it comes to a landing, and we are under the maximum takeoff weight of 73.5. So I think everything here is correct. As you can see, 67.8, our takeoff weight is under the maximum takeoff weight, and the landing weight is 61.3. When it comes to landing, we are under the maximum landing weight of 64.5 with 61.3, which is expected at Bangkok airport. Extra time 1.8 tons, that means 53 minutes of extra. Ja, das habe ich schon gehört, aber für PS5 braucht man nicht 50 Subscriber. Du kannst auch mit 0 anfangen, das habe ich schon mal früher mit Dani gemacht. Ich habe ja nur 5 Subscribers. Ah, mega nice, das ist super. Okay, das freut mich, dass es in dem Fall dann gleich geht. Da bin ich mega gespannt. Also ich freue mich mega auf die Stream. Ich werde definitiv rein joinen, da kannst du sicher sein. Mega nice, sehr cool. Okay. Then I would say APU start, as always. We are still at the gate, as you can see here. It's so hot again inside this room. That's a little bit crazy. Merci vielmals, hey, merci dir vielmals für den Support. Da kannst du sicher sein, werde ich dich auch supporten. Ganz, ganz klar. Okay, APU is running up of the beautiful A320-200 from SWISS, from Fenix Simulation, and today we will continue our world tour from the Philippines, from Manila to Bangkok Airport. Welcome aboard, everyone. So, APU is available, APU bleed on, all the fuel pumps going to on. Then the XM power goes to off. Let's disconnect ground power unit here, disconnecting the chocks, parking brake is set, and also closing the door and toggle the jetway away. And then let's talk here to ATC for our clearance to Bangkok Airport. Here at Manila Airport, information uniform is correct. Manila delivery, good afternoon, Swiss One, I'm Mike with information uniform requesting IFR clearance to Bangkok Airport.
Swiss 17 Mike, Manila delivery, information uniform correct, cleared to Suvarnabhumi via Circa 2 Papa departure, runway 24, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6010.
Cleared via Circa Charlie Papa departure, runway 24, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6010, Swiss 17 Mike, thank you.
Swiss 17 Mike, read back correct, contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
I will contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start, Swiss 17 Mike. Okay, squawk is 6010, we have that. Have a good flight, amore. Merci vielmals, amore mio. Ja, MSFS, mega herzig, merci vielmals. So herzig. Thank you very much, my darling.
Echo 4, Golf 6, Lima, Golf 3, hold short of runway
we don't want that talk in the background here. Ja, noch in unseren Family Chats Werbung gemacht. Merci vielmals, das ist sehr lieb. Aber das hättest du nicht müssen, gell? Das ist vielleicht auch ein bisschen crazy, aber sehr, sehr lieb. Merci vielmals. Okay, squawk is 6010, then we are expecting runway 24. And Cirque to Papa departure is our standard instrumental departure. Let's search and select that. It's this one, Cirque to Papa. Cirque to Papa, runway 24 is expected for this departure. So, then at Bangkok Airport, going to arrival. We are at the moment old story, as I always said. At the moment we don't know, but LTC ATC will tell us before our top of descent. We are expecting runway 20 left with the Tung 1 Charlie arrival. 01 left, 21 left, sorry. This one. Then it will be the Isla Zulu runway 20 left. 20 left, Tung 1 Charlie. Let's search for that. Here it is. Tung 1 Charlie. That's our star, our arrival. Let's insert that. And then I would say, yeah, flight plan here is already complete. Love you so much. I love you more, but I love you definitely more. Merci vielmals. Ja, die soll machen supporten. Yes, die soll machen supporten, genau. Mega herzig. Merci vielmals, more. So, okay, let's check our flight plan if every waypoint and every airway here is correct. Let's have a look. And check. I'm checking here if there is also no discontinuity. That's always important here. Here we have one. We are deleting it. Insert and check again. Sorry. And then we will do some takeoff calculation, and then we are finally ready for pushback and engine start here. So, looks good to me. Here's our top of descent. Here is our arrival. Then I think we will get vectors for ILS Zulu runway 20 left. yeah, looks awesome. Okay, old story. Always don't forget to check the ground distance here in the MCDU, 1,245 nautical miles, and compare that to your flight plan ground distance here, 2,244, 2,245. That matches like perfect. So that's always a good check if you want to be sure that every waypoint and airways in your flight plan is correct. Love you more? No, that's not possible. I love you more. Okay, here we go. Then terrain goes to on, terrain goes to on. Now let's do our takeoff calculation and then we are ready for pushback and engine start. Our takeoff weight is 68.1, expected departure performance. We will take off from runway 24 here in the Philippines. 68.1 is expected. Wind is cool. 200.04. 29 Celsius degrees. QNH 1009. Let's calculate it. Let's check the weather here again. QNH 1009. Yes, it has changed. We have that. Departure performance 1008 now. Okay, V1 speed is 156, then VR is 156, same as V1. And the V2 speed, in the case we have an engine failure, that's speed we must hold to positive climb. Also only with one engine which is working, in the case if we have an engine failure. Flaps down 0.0 is expected for this takeoff, and flex temperature 65 Celsius degrees. Let's put that in. Thrust reduction acceleration is 1080 feet. 1080 feet. I changed that. I have the MCDU here physically down on the left of my knee, so I will just update all the data here physically. That's really cool when you have some panels. So thrust reduction acceleration and engine out acceleration 1080 feet and 1580 feet. So then I would say we have it all. As you can see, I have all the data already inserted in the MCDU on the takeoff page for runway 24. 156, 156, 157, flaps down, pitch trim 0.0, flex temperature 65 Celsius degrees, transitional 110 flight level, and we have checked these already. So then I would say we are ready for pushback and engine start. We will need the Cirque to Papa departure. Let's go on charts. Departure. Where are you, Cirque to Papa? I can't find it, sorry guys. That's really strange. That's really strange. Departure. Cirque to Papa, yes. It doesn't exist. Come on. Ah, here, sorry guys. Took forever. What the hell? Okay, Cirque to Papa, that's our card which I was searching for. Sorry. Okay, Cirque to Papa, standard instrumental departure. Now we have the card finally. Transition alt, flight level 110, and we can check that here. Transition alt 110 flight level, that's correct. So, then let's have a last check here. Yeah, I would say we have it all. Then let's ask for pushback and engine start, and we have initial climb clearance after takeoff for 6,000 feet. Let's put that in. Then we have it all. Climb nav is blue, take speeds are inserted, QNH is 1009, the initial climb clearance is 6,000 feet. APU is running, the aircraft is on the APU, seatbelts are on, all doors are closed. Let's have a look. Lead looks good. Electric also. Conditions are good. Cabin door is open. Why is this door open? Now the door is closed. Now we are ready for pushback and engine start finally. Welcome aboard everyone. So, and the fuel is 10.6 tons of fuel and balance as it should be. So I will ask now ATC for engine start and pushback. Manila ground, good afternoon, SWISS 17 Mike. Requesting pushback and engine start here.
SWISS 17 Mike, Manila ground. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, SWISS 17 Mike. Okay, we have to wait.
Negative, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, SWISS 17 Mike.
SWISS 17 Mike, Manila ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, SWISS 17 Mike, thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome. Have a great flight.
Beacon light goes on and we are waiting for the pushback track
Manila Tower 118
here, and yeah, then we will push back and finally we can start the engines here. Yeah, welcome aboard everyone. Today we are flying from the Philippines, from Manila Airport with the beautiful A320-200 to our next destination in our world tour, which is the great and really big and also really busy airport, Bangkok. Yes, welcome aboard. Flight time will be approximately around about 2 hours and 50 minutes for this flight. So, really cool to see a plane in the background is departing. So, I would say nose right, yes. Park and brake release, and the clock is starting on pushback here. And the engine mode selector goes on ignition start. Then starting engine number 2 here.
Instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains
Walking in slow motion.
about exit routes,
Now he's
oxygen
moonwalking.
life jackets,
That's crazy.
and the brace position, which you must adopt.
Parking
if you hear
brake is
brace,
on.
Brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
So we have one good engine start. Let's start the other engine here.
Exit may
Starting
be
engine
behind
number
you.
1.
Emergency lighting will guide in an emergency. Your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the
Triano 777. Wieso heisst ist der da so? Welcome aboard, man. Go, 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 go. Yes, I go.
Take a life
Engine
jacket
start
from
now.
under your seat.
Ist der heller?
Move from the pouch and put it over your head.
Könnte nicht.
Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull
Welcome
the
aboard,
strap
man.
to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs to...
Okay, we have 2 good engine starts. That means AP bleed off, AP mass switch goes off, and the engine mode selector goes back to normal. Then for this takeoff, auto brake max, spoilers armed, and setting flaps 1 for takeoff.
on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great
Sally Jönu! Yes, Jönu ist hier, ich kann nicht mehr, so gut. Herzlich willkommen. Den ganzen Tag Drohnenakkus gewechselt. Oh ja, das kann ich mir vorstellen. Crazy. Crazy. Ja, da bist du auch beschäftigt gewesen. Aber ist alles gut gegangen? Hoffentlich schon. Okay, we will do some flight control checks here. Let's go on the MCU on the takeoff performance page. As you can see, flaps 1 for takeoff, pitch trim is 0.0. So rudder trim reset here, flaps 1, we have that. Also in the ECAM panel here on flight controls, and do some flight control checks here. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, and full down, neutral, and the rudder full left, and also full right, neutral. So flight control check here is complete. Let's call the cabin. Cabin, prepare for takeoff, please. Then let's take our card here. This is our standard instrumental departure, Cirque to Papa. It's the right one, yes. So, then we are ready for taxi finally. Oh ja, das war auch den ganzen Tag am Drohnenfliegen mit den Jungs. Ja, das kann ich mir sehr, sehr gut vorstellen. Das war auch crazy. So, cabin is calling.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
That's always nice to hear. Cabin is ready for takeoff. Okay, then let's talk to pushback cockpit to ground. We have 2 good engine starts. That he's disconnecting the pushback here. Ja, heute hat er effektiv nicht viel andere Interessen gehabt, aber ist immer noch alles ganz. Das freut mich sehr. Das glaube ich. Aber haben wir cool, da bin ich sehr froh, dass alles gut ist gegangen. Okay, let's talk to ATC here that we get our taxiway to our takeoff runway. Manila ground, good afternoon, Swiss One Sun Mike, requesting taxi to the active runway.
Swiss 17 Mike, taxi via Lima, Golf 3, hold short of runway 31.
Taxi to runway 24 via Lima, Golf 3, hold short of runway 31, Swiss 17 Mike. Okay, we now can taxi to our runway. That means TCUS goes to TA, then the runway turn light goes on, the taxi light goes on, cabin seats for departure. So, finally ready for departure here. First we have to taxi to hold short runway 31. Then we will cross runway 31 and taxi will continue until we get to our final takeoff runway, of which is runway 24 here at Manila Airport. So takeoff config is normal. As you can see, takeoff checklist here is all green, as it should be. When something would be blue, that would
Cool
be
red 358
not
at
good.
ramp 30,
So
request pushback and engine start. Cool red 358, Manila
die
ground,
Akzente,
pushback
sogar
approved.
das haben sie
Face
simuliert.
northeast.
Ja, ja. Das ist
Pushback
richtig
approved,
gut.
face northeast, cool red 358.
Das ist eben richtig gut bei Beyond ATC. Das ist da das ATC, das ich brauche. Da hast du wirklich immer noch die entsprechenden Akzente in den verschiedenen Ländern. Also das ist wirklich sehr gut gemacht, genau. Okay, here we go. Soon we will say bye-bye to Manila Airport, to the Philippines, and heading to our next destination, Bangkok Airport. Welcome aboard, everyone. We are now at the way to taxi to runway 24 here at Manila Airport.
Swiss 17 Mike via Golf 3 cross runway 31, taxi to holding point Hotel 1, runway 24 via Golf 3, Foxtrot 5 Delta 5, Charlie Hotel 1.
Okay, strobe lights going on because we are crossing the runway. Left is clear, right is clear. Okay, taxi to holding point Hotel 1, runway 24, Golf 3, Foxtrot 5, Delta 5, Charlie and Hotel 1, Swiss 17 Mike, thank you.
Negative cross runway 31 at Golf 3 and taxi via Golf 3 Foxtrot 5 Delta 5 Charlie Hotel 1.
Via
Ja.
Golf 3, cross runway 31, taxi to holding point Hotel 1,
die
runway
klopt
24,
steeds.
via
Ja.
Golf 3, Foxtrot 5, Delta 5, Charlie Hotel 1, Swiss 17 Mike.
Okay,
Cool red 358 request taxi. Cool red 358 taxi to holding point Charlie 4 runway 31 via Lima. Golf 3 Golf Juliet Charlie 4.
guter Flug, Tommy. 1 Meter, merci vielmals. Sehr lieb, voll Support da, Mann, von Family. Ich kann nicht mehr so gut. Good flight, yes. Man hofft, dass ich gleich mit
Philippine 330
dass es nur noch um Stunden handelt.
Face northwest.
Es kann also nur noch um Stunden handeln, bis wir Takeoff Runway sind. Nein, wir sind jetzt gerade dort.
Cool red 218 taxi to stand 36 via Echo 4 Golf 6 Lima.
Taxi to stand 36 via Echo 4 Golf 6 Lima, Cool red 218.
Cool red 358 contact Manila Tower 118.1, have a good day. Contact Tower 118.1 Cool red 358, bye bye.
So, back on center line here. So, Charlie 3, Mike 3, Charlie 2, Charlie 2, all on Charlie. then Hotel 1, and then we will be there, yes. Okay. Nino Aquino sind wir im Real Life schon zweimal angeflogen. Ah, mega nice. Mega cool. Ja, ich habe einfach gedacht, als ich dich im Chat habe gesehen. Seid ihr echt da auch schon mal angeflogen? Ja, sehr cool. So viele Leute heute im Chat. Ja. David, das ist Support. Das ist heute Support von der ganzen Family, kann man so sagen. Das ist Family Support today. Sehr nice. Als Fact.
Swiss 17 Mike, contact Manila Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
Contact Manila Tower 118.1, bye-bye. Swiss 17 Mike. Mit einem größeren Flugzeug, ja, das glaube ich. Das war auch ein Heavy gewesen, ja. Ein Heavy gewesen, meine ich. Wir landen, Manila Tower, good afternoon, Swiss 17 Mike, requesting departure, runway 24.
Swiss 17 Mike, number 1 for departure. Hold short of runway 24.
Number 1 of departure, hold short, runway 24, Swiss 17 Mike.
Swiss 17 Mike, Manila Tower, wind 260 degrees, 18 knots, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, Swiss 17 Mike, thank you. Okay, we have takeoff clearance, runway 24. Tickets goes TARA, then the landing lights going to on, the takeoff light going to on, the wing lights going to on, and cabin. Seats for takeoff, please. A little bit foggy here. Okay, we have takeoff clearance. Takeoff checklist, Kamemo, takeoff no blue, takeoff checklist is complete. And yeah, then I would say takeoff. Finally. Ist doch gut so, es langweilt dich nicht während dem Stream. Yes, David, das ist absolut recht. Das ist mega cool, der Support hier. Ich kann dem so gut. So, okay. Then, rotor set. Stick goes half forward, engines to 50%, and then flex and takeoff. Stabilized and flex. Man flex 65, SRS runway out, the thrust is blue. The thrust is set. 100 knots checked. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gears going up. And up and fly with.
Swiss 17 Mike, contact Manila departure 124.4.
Thrust climb. Contact Manila departure 124.4, bye bye, Swiss 17 Mike. Manila departure, good afternoon, Swiss 17 Mike, crossing 1,600, climbing 6,000 feet here.
Swiss 17 Mike, Manila departure identified, climb flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Swiss 17 Mike. Okay, autopilot 1 here, flight level 180. And flap 0, speed check. Here we go, juhu Domi, guter Flug, merci vielmals Sonja, mega herzig. Ich war auch ein bisschen chat. Yes, ich kann nicht. Das ist ein Meme, gell? Es ist ein bisschen neblig hier leider. Okay, spoilers disarmed. Then strops to outer runway, turn light off and take a flight off. Wie lange geht der Flug? Flugzeit, reine Flugzeit ist etwa 2 Stunden und 50 Minuten. Aber ich werde natürlich nicht die ganze Zeit hier vor dran hocken. Ich gönne mir ab und zu auch noch eine Pause, weil zum Glück gibt es ja Autopilot, nicht wahr? Genau. Ja gut, gell, immerhin geht er nicht 6 oder 7 Stunden. Habe ich auch schon gemacht. Oder sogar 12. Das war glaube ich das längste mal. Aber da bin ich auch nicht die ganze Zeit vor dran gehockt, natürlich. Okay, welcome aboard everyone. We started 4 minutes ago at Manila Airport at the Philippines on the runway 24. And we are now heading to Bangkok Airport. Flight time will be approximately 2 hours and 50 minutes, so sit back and relax and welcome aboard and enjoy the flight. Yes. Okay, die Chatsi ist super. Ja, definitiv. Es geht ab. In dem Fall ist jetzt fertig Akku aufgeladen, oder wie? Ja, der bis auf Zürich mit Zwischenlandung in Oman. Hast du schon gemacht, oder was? Okay, we have passed our flight level 100, that means 10,000 feet. That means landing lights going off, wing lights going off and seatbelts going off here. And as you can see, the aircraft is gaining speed now because we have crossed flight level 100. Under flight level 100 we can only be at max speed of 250 knots, but over this there's a higher speed limit, yes, but under flight level 100 speed limit is 250 knots. So we have now reached our transition level of 110. That means the air pressure QNH goes to standard here. QNH standard, so we are good to go. Ja, die Akkus von den Jungs waren dunkel gewesen. Ja, das glaube ich. Das glaube ich. Nicht nur die Akkus von der Drohne, sondern auch die Akkus von den Jungs, gell? Sehr cool. Ja, wir sind aber Zürich, Muscat, Manila geflogen. Ah, mega nice. Very nice. Okay, here we are. Die Leute hier.
Suite 17 Mike, contact Manila Control 132.7.
Contact Manila Control 132.7, bye bye. SWISS 17 Mike. We have a little bit of turbulence here, that's really cool to see, I love that. Manila Control, good afternoon, SWISS 17 Mike, crossing 160, climbing flight level 180.
Suite 17 Mike, Manila Control identified, climb flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, SWISS 17 Mike. Also, guten Abend allerseits und bis zum nächsten Mal. Hey, Janu, guten Abend. Mega cool bist du da gewesen, hat mega gefällt. Mega nice, wirklich. Merci vielmals. Schönen Abend. Ganz liebe... Alter, ich höre nichts. Ganz liebe Grüße auch an den Jungs und der Sonja und allen. Ja, hab's gut, ganz liebe Grüße und merci vielmals, kurz eingeschaltet, mega nice. Hat mich ganz sehr gefreut, genau. Ciao, ciao. Okay, guys, we are on the way. We are heading to Bangkok. We will continue our world tour with the A320 from Fenix today. Sporting Glide Fly, sorry I missed your message. Welcome aboard, man. How are you? Nice to see you. I think flight time from now will be a little bit more than David said, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think it will be a little bit more from now. It will be 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 40. Sorry. Yeah, we started 10 minutes ago and the whole flight time is approximately 2 hours and 50. So, like that. Welcome aboard, how are you? And we are flying today from the Philippines. It's really turbulence here. I like that. We're flying today from the Philippines, from Manila Airport to Bangkok Airport, yes. Welcome aboard, everyone. Oh, long way to go then. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's a long way to go, but yeah. As I said it before, I will take a break for sure during the flight. I will not sit here for 2 hours and 30 minutes now, but I will be back during the flight and of course before our top of descent for doing some approach and landing preparations here in the cockpit, yes. Wait, you mean you have taken off 10 minutes ago? Yes, that's true. As you can see here, this number here, 1136, is counting, and this the chrono, and the chrono you start when you set takeoff thrust. So 11 minutes, 12 minutes ago we did takeoff We did take off from Manila Airport on runway 24, yes. Schönen Abend, auch von uns beiden. Hey, merci vielmals, ganz schönen Abend. Tschüss zusammen und mega cool, seid ihr schnell da gewesen und habt reingeschaut, mega herzig, das schätze ich sehr, der Support. So gut, merci vielmals. Habt einen ganz schönen Abend.
741 cleared Olong 1 Alpha arrival runway 24.
Cleared Olong 1 Alpha arrival, runway 24, Philippine 741.
Philippine 741 report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Philippine 741.
Philippine 741 descend to 7,000 feet. QNH 1008.
Descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1008, Philippine 741.
You joined my live an hour ago. What happened? Yes, that's a really good question, man. Ah, you were here since the beginning. What happened? We just took off from runway 24. Sorry, man. I'm really sorry about that you missed it. So you mean you were in the stream since the beginning? Or what do you mean? Sorry. I don't get it. Dani Agarbella, welcome back, welcome aboard. Hey Domi, wie läuft's mit dir? Hey, es läuft alles super, merci vielmals. Wir sind da gerade unterwegs von den Philippinen, also Manila Airport, und fliegen nach Bangkok heute. Und das ist unser nächster Step unserer A320 World Tour, genau. Und ja, wir sind etwa vor 14 Minuten gestartet. Flugzeit, die gesamte Flugzeit ist etwa 2 Stunden und 50 Minuten, so. Jetzt ein bisschen weniger, 2 Stunden und 35 Minuten jetzt etwa. Genau, ja. Wie geht's bei dir? How are you? Welcome aboard. Yeah, we started 15 minutes ago at Manila Airport on the runway 24, and we are heading now to Bangkok.
Descend via start to 7,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend via start to 7,000 feet, QNH 1008, Philippine 741.
Ja, du Dominik, du hast den Stream angefangen etwa 1 Stunde schon. Ja, das stimmt. Etwa vor 1 Stunde haben wir angefangen, gell? Ja. Ich muss essen gehen, bin gleich zurück. Ein guter, wenn du essen wirst. Ja, merci vielmals. Ich habe gerade ein bisschen später gegessen heute, von dem her habe ich schon gegessen. Genau. Ja, I will be here until we are at cruising flight level 360, then I will take a break here, but I will be back during the flight, of course, and also before our chop of descent for some approach and landing preparation here in the cockpit. Ah, now I understand. You joined my stream when it started 1 hour ago. You only 15 minutes ago take off. How long did before flight preparation take? Ah, now I'm understanding. Sorry. So the before flight preparation, I would say it took 45 minutes. Yes. Yeah. It's because I'm explaining everything what I do here in the cockpit, and so there's a lot to do when it comes to a flight preparation. I mean, alone, all the stuff here in the MCU, all the data to insert and to calculate, and also here with zero full weight center gravity and all of that. So, and then I was also chatting with some people in the chat, so it took around about 45 to 50 minutes, I would guess. So that's the reason. We are just we are only 17 minutes of flight airtime. Sorry, we are airborne only 17 minutes. That's the reason why. Okay, now I understand why are you surprised. Last time that happened, it was a bug. Yes. No, this time it's not a bug. Yeah, but now I got you. Now I understand you. So, sporting glide fly, do you also fly in the flight simulator? Or what is your passion in aviation? Are you a sim pilot, or are you a real pilot, or what kind of passion do you have in aviation? That would be really interesting. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome, welcome. Your message is always deleted, I don't know why. I'm really sorry about that. But this message I can see now. But then I have to check it because some other people have reported that to me. That sometimes a message was deleted. That's not good. I'm really sorry about that, man.
Manila Control, Japan Air 725 Heavy, flight level 320.
Japan Air 725 Heavy, Manila Control identified.
These accents here in the Philippines are really cool in English. I love that. So, I will be right back. I have to open the door. It's too hot here inside, sorry. I'll be right back.
Cebu 1015, descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNH 1011. Descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNA 1011, Cebu 1015. Philippine 741, contact Manila approach 124.8.
Contact Manila approach 124.8, Philippine 741.
Okay, we are now heading to our cruising flight level of 360, and we have a little bit of turbulence here. Let's check in the progress page here. Optional flight level would be 350, but I don't think we will get that from ATC, so we will take cruising flight level 360. That's also really good. And as you can see, ground distance to our destination is 1085 nautical miles away, and we are quite fast with 482 knots, 482 miles per hour on our way to our destination at Bangkok airport. And also we have here a company message. Let's check that. Received messages. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Red Cap 236, contact Manila Control 118.9er.
As you can see, we are now reaching our cruising flight level of 360. Then we will be at cruise. So our ground speed is 478 and top of descent is 912. At 8.33 Zulu time we will be reach our top of descent. .26. So round about 2 hours flight time from now, then we will be at our top of descent. Then we will start our descent to our landing at Bangkok airport. Yes.
Airfield 2683, climb flight level 210. Climb flight level 210, Airfield 2683.
Yeah, welcome aboard everyone. We started at the Philippines airport 32 minutes ago on runway 24. Now we are heading to Bangkok airport, to the famous and really busy one. So
2683, turn left, heading 065.
flight time from now will be approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. Yes. And our top of descent we will be round about in 2 hours when we will start our descent. If you're new to the channel, feel absolutely free to like, subscribe, or just to write something in the chat. It will be really interesting. Welcome aboard everyone.
Center on 118.9 Cebu 1015.
And we are at the moment at cruising flight level 360, yes. Up in the sky there is a village and the people there are blue. I believe it's true. Up in the sky people are happy, they love to sing, and there is no need for a king. That's a really great and famous song. I love that, but I will not sing here in the stream. Yes, no, you don't need to sing. I was just reminded of the song because you are now up in the sky. Yes, that's really, really cool. I love that. It's a great song, by the way. 77 Bombay Street. Yes, that's true. I forgot about that. ...2011, already 15 years ago, man. Yes. Time went so fast, that's crazy. We are getting old, yes, that's unfortunate true. I'm already old, you are young. Time went really fast, yeah. Time went really fast. That's crazy. No, you are young. I don't know. I feel like getting old. Really old sometimes.
Airfield 2683, cleared direct San Jose. Resume on navigation. Roger, will head direct San Jose, then resume on navigation, Airfield 2683. Thanks.
So, a little bit of turbulence in our cruising flight level.
Manila Control Cathay 184 Heavy.
Let's check the progress page. Yeah, optional flight level 360, and that's what we have. We have 360, so everything's okay. And we have a tailwind of 25 knots and a little bit of gusts, as you can see here. We are getting all together since 11 years, that's the best part of it. Yes, that's absolutely true, I love that. And I love you.
SWISS 17 Mike, contact Manila Control 128.3.
Contact Manila Control 128.3, bye bye, SWISS 17 Mike. Manila Control, good afternoon, SWISS 17 Mike, on flight level 360.
SWISS 17 Mike, Manila Control identified.
So I will take a break here. Top of descent, I think it's roundabout in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Merci. So I will take a break here. I will be back during the flight and of course before our top of descent for doing some landing and approach briefing here. Yes, so I'll be back soon. And yeah, see you there. And sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. And see you later. Bye bye. I'm back at the flight deck. Sorry guys. The break was a little bit longer than I had planned, sorry. So, where we are. Welcome aboard everyone. Top of descent is 275 miles away. That means in approximately 30 minutes we will start our descent here, and then hopefully we will have a successfully landing at Bangkok airport, yes. That's a cool flyby. So, as you can see, we are under the maximum takeoff weight, landing weight. Sorry, I have just checked the audio if everything is working here. Okay, fuel on board at our destination airport at Bangkok is expected at 3.8 tons. And fuel on board, as you can see, we have for 5.3 tons. That means we will burn 500 kilogram until destination. Our actual live weight is 62.7 minus 0.5 tons, which we will burn to get to our destination Bangkok. So the landing weight is expected at 62.2. Let's go to arrival performance. I have a mosquito here, that's not cool. Alles gut, hast du gut gegessen? Hey, ja, tiptop gegessen, merci. 62.2. Ja, schon wieder Mucken hier. Das ist unglaublich. Die Viecher sind einfach immer noch da. So, mal sterben. Okay, 3.8 tons. We have 5.3, that means 500 kilograms. 62,700 minus 500 kilograms, 62.2. 62.2 is our expected landing weight at Bangkok airport. So, wind is 210.05 knots, then 29 Celsius degrees, and QNH is 1009er. Outer brake low, max reverse, thrust off, flaps full landing it will be, and the man will land as always. As you can see, it's perfect for landing because only 1 knots of headwind, of crosswind, and 5 knots of headwind. I like that. To come to a completely safety stop, we need 2,038 meters, and the whole runway 3,700 meters long. That means we have a buffer of 1.6 kilometers. That's a lot of buffer. So outer brake low here is the correct choice. Outer brake low. Genau, wie du siehst, haben wir Seitenwind von links. Hast du auch gut gegessen? Sorry David, ich habe dich gar nicht gefragt. Ich hoffe, du hast natürlich auch gut gegessen. Genau. Und schön bist du wieder da. Beziehungsweise bist du glaube schon länger da und hast gewartet. Tut mir mega leid. Wir haben Seitenwind, 1 Knoten, also nicht der Rede wert. Und wir haben 5 Knoten Gegenwind. Das ist perfekt für eine Landung. 2 Kilometer brauchen wir etwa, um einen sicheren Stopp zu kommen mit diesem Flugzeug. Und die ganze Runway ist 3,7 Kilometer lang. Das heisst, wir haben 1,6 Kilometer Buffer. Genau, und darum habe ich hier jetzt eingestellt, wie du kannst sehen, das, was da blau leuchtet, bei Outer Brake Low. Genau. Top of descent is 240 miles away. Ja, du hast schon immer davon geträumt, alle Mücken zu vernichten. Ja, das fühle ich extrem. Mir geht es genau gleich. Und schon letztes Mal im Stream war eine Mucke da und hat mich natürlich probiert zu stechen, gerade als ich bei der Landung war. Dann in Kroatien mit dem A321. Also mega mühsam. Aber jetzt da sicherheitshalber mal das Fenster zugetan. Genau. Okay. Welcome aboard everyone. We are on our way to Bangkok airport. We started 2 hours ago, as you can see, in Manila in the Philippines, and we will continue our world tour today with the beautiful A320 from Fenix from SWISS. And yeah, welcome aboard everyone. Landing is expected, top of descent is expected in 25 minutes from now. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go to the approach page here in the MCDU, and let's go here on the weather. Weather, let's go on arrival in Bangkok, refresh the meta here. In Bangkok, 26006 knots. 26006 knots, that's the wind. 26006 knots, 1 knots plus extra calculated, and 28 Celsius degrees. That's the temperature, it comes here. And QNH, that's the air pressure, Luftdruck. 1009er. 1009er is QNH here. It comes in the corner up here on the left. So, and at the moment we are expecting ILS Zulu runway 20 left. Let's go on Navigraph. Then approach airport. Bangkok approach. As you can see, ILS Zulu runway 20 left. Let's select it. Suvarnabhumi until Bangkok, Thailand. ILS Zulu runway 20 left. ILS Zulu runway 20 left. That's the correct one. So then let's go to the performance page. Approach. Transition alt is flight level 110. Let's put that in here. Ja, du hast gut gegessen, danke. Nein, absolut kein Problem, wenn mal etwas vergisst. Ja, sehr gut, das freut mich. Okay. ILS Zulu runway 20 left, ILS Zulu runway 20 left. Transition alt 110, and our minimum is expected at 130. That's quite low. Barrow 130, that means 130 feet over sea level, and the radio would be 126 feet over ground. Yes, I have it. I killed it. Yes, I killed the mosquito in my room. Nice. Sorry, guys. Okay, 130, that's our minimum, our decision high. That's the high when we must see the runway. Old story, as I always said, when we don't see the runway at this high, we are not allowed to land. So we have to do it, go around. Genau. Unser Minimum ist hier jetzt gesehen 130 Fuß über Seelevel, also über Meeresspiegel, oder, also es wäre Barrow und Radio wäre 126 Fuß über dem Boden. Also kannst du entweder oder einstellen, Barrow oder Radio. Meistens stellt man Barrow ein. Genau. 130 Fuß über dem Meeresspiegel. Dann kommt der Callout im Airbus Minimum und dann musst du den Runway sehen. Und wenn du den Runway nicht siehst, dann darfst du nicht landen, dann musst du einen Go-Around machen, das wäre bei schlechtem Wetter. Oder du müsstest eine Cat 3 Landing machen, also Autoland. Aber nicht manuelle Landung wäre nicht erlaubt. Genau. Genau. Und wenn der Callout kommt, Minimum, dann sagst du einfach Continue, wenn du den Runway siehst und dann ist alles gut. Das ist echt Sicherheit. Das ist die Entscheidungshöhe. Minimum, das ist ein High. Yes. So. Then I would say we have it all. Flaps full landing and the approach speed is expected at 136 knots. That means 136 miles per hour. Genau, mit 136 Knoten ist unsere Approach Speed berechnet. Also Anfluggeschwindigkeit und Landegeschwindigkeit 136 Knoten. Jetzt nehmen wir nicht Wunder, wie schnell das ist. 136 Knots in Kilometers per Hour. Ja. Genau. Our landing speed is expected at 136 knots. That is 252 kilometers per hour. Yes, also unsere Landegeschwindigkeit wird 136 Knoten sein und das sind 252 km/h, Kilometer pro Stunde. Das ist also eigentlich immer noch recht schnell. Das sieht manchmal so nach wenig aus, gell? So 136 Knoten. Aber häufig ist ja die auch bei 140. Und dann bist du schnell mal bei 270 bis 280 km/h schnell in der Landung. Genau. Okay. .8 is expected. 2,6.1. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, we are good to go. Approach briefing here is already complete. Let's refresh the wind, and also when we are in our descent, we will keep refreshing the wind and update all the data in the MCU on the approach page. So 260.06 knots. 260.06 knots. QNH 1008. Yes. Okay, wind has already a little bit changed. We have a crosswind from the right 6 knots and a headwind of 2 knots. Okay. David, leider muss ich schlafen wegen Schulmorgen. Ich schaue die Stream fertig morgen und einen guten Abend, schlaf gut, einen guten Start zur Woche und wie seht ihr, mach's gut, danke fürs Erklären, Instrumente. Hey, sehr, sehr gerne, immer wieder gerne, mega schön, bist du da gewesen. Merci vielmals, das verstehe ich absolut, weil heute haben wir ja Sonntag auch. Ich habe morgen eben noch frei, darf es fast nicht sagen, sorry. Wir haben morgen ausnahmsweise mal frei, von dem her habe ich irgendwie komplett vergessen, dass ja schon 9 Uhr ist, genau. Oh, ich habe nochmal Mucke, das ist unglaublich. Ich muss da glaube ich nicht die Türen zutun, gescheiter. Genau. Hey, ich wünsche dir ganz einen schönen Abend, gute Nacht, super Start in die Woche. Schlaf gut, mega cool bist du da gewesen, hat mich mega gefreut, wirklich, das bedeutet mir sehr viel. Und ja, mega cool bist du da gewesen und man sieht sich. Und absolut kein Stress, du musst also nicht alle meine Streams nachschauen, oder gell? Also ja, fühle dich da absolut frei. Hey, ganz gute Nacht und guten Start in die Woche, mega schön bist du da gewesen. Merci viel mal für diesen Support. Mach's gut, ciao ciao David, ciao ciao, schlaf gut. Sorry guys, I have to close the window because of these mosquitoes. Sorry, I'll be right back. Merci und ade MX7. Yes, MX7. Bye bye. Okay, let's talk to ATC here. No. No. Path control, good afternoon, SWISS 17, Mike, cruising flight level 360, hello. Can you tell me which runway we will get at Bangkok airport?
SWISS 17 Mike. Suvarnabhumi International does not have a stand assigned. You will need to make a taxi request upon arrival.
Which landing runway I will get at Bangkok airport?
SWISS 17 Mike. Landing runway information is unavailable. You will need to check upon arrival.
Okay. Yeah, I think we will get another runway because I see here that approach is runway 20 right or 19er. Let's have a look. One niner or 20 right. So I hope we will get the ILS Zulu runway 19er. I really hope that, because I prefer ILS more than RNAV approach, but we will see. We will see. Welcome aboard everyone, we are here on our way. We started in Bangkok, we started in Manila at Philippine airport 2 hours and 8 minutes ago. So yeah. Top of descent is only 120 miles away, then we will start our descent and we will fly down to our destination airport and landing on the runway 19er or 20 right. At the moment we don't know, ATC will tell us any moment and then we can start our descent. Yes, welcome aboard everyone.
SWISS 17 Mike. Clear Tonga 1. Charlie arrival. Runway 19er.
Clear Tango 1 Charlie arrival, runway 19er, SWISS 17 Mike. Okay, we have now our runway.
SWISS 17 Mike, verify instruction.
Tom 1 Charlie, runway 19er, SWISS 17 Mike.
SWISS 17 Mike, verify instruction.
Verify.
Cleared Tonga 1. Charlie arrival, runway 19er, SWISS 17 Mike.
So, then it will be the ILS Zulu runway 19er. Let's select it, this one, and also select it in the MCDU down here. ILS Zulu runway 19er. With the Tom 1 Charlie arrival, let's insert that. And let's check our flight plan again, and then set our borrow our minimum, and then we are good to go. So, let's go to our flight plan here. Let's check if every waypoint and airways is correct, and that we have no discontinuity here. Here, I think we will get vectors for localizer ILS Zulu runway 19er. Yeah, looks good to me. Runway 19er is selected. That's perfect. ILS Zulu 19er, ILS Zulu 19er in Bangkok, Thailand. So transitional 110 flight level, we have that. Then our minimum is 250. 250 is our borrow, that's our decision high. That's 250 feet over sea level. That's the high when we must see the runway. If we don't see the runway, we have to go around. Old story. Minimum 250. 250, we have that. So let's go to the weather. Arrival. Let's refresh the weather.
Swiss 17, Mike, report ready for descent.
I will call you back when ready for descent. Swiss 17, Mike. Wind is 27006 knots. 27006 knots, 28 Celsius degrees, and QNH is 1009er. We have that. Let's go to arrival. And let's change the runway. Runway 19er. 27007 knots.
Flight level 320. Vietjet 453, Phnom Penh control identified.
06 knots, sorry. 270, wind 06 knots, 29er Celsius degrees, and QNH 1008. Outer brake low, max reverse, outer thrust off, manual land, and flaps full. So as you can see, we have crosswind from the right around about 6 knots, but that's not much. I think we will handle that. To come to a safety stop, 2000 meters are required, and then we have 2000 meters of buff, so outer brake low here is the correct choice, and we have that, yes. Okay. Let's check the flight plan again.
1227 cleared Osota 1 Echo arrival. Runway 28.
That looks perfect to me. No discontinuity. Runway 19er, ILS Zulu runway 19er is expected at Bangkok Airport. That's perfect. So, top of descent. If you go to the progress page here on the MCU, then you go on report. As you can see, top of descent will start in 81 miles from now. Zulu time 08.23.
Vietjet 452, contact VNTA in control 128.3.
So that means
Center on 128.3, Vietjet 452.
in approximately 9 minutes we will start our descent to landing on runway 19er at Bangkok Airport. Yes. Welcome aboard everyone. We started in Manila at Philippine Airport 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, and we are on our way to Bangkok, and we are continuing our world tour with the A320, which we started, I think, around about 1 to 2 months ago in Zurich in Switzerland. So I would think after this flight it will only take us 2 or 3 flights to get back home. in Switzerland at Zurich Airport. Yes, and the world tour with the A320 will be finished finally.
Swiss 17 Mike, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Swiss 17 Mike. Okay, we have descent clearance to flight level 180. Let's put that in. Here in the FCU, in the flight control unit. Flight level 180, descend now. Yes, starting our descent now. Some speed brakes here. I'm trying to kill the mosquito here in the room. It's really annoying. Yeah, we are still now at our descent to get down and to finally land at Bangkok Airport after a 2-hour and 20-minute flight. We started 2 hours and 20 minutes ago at Manila Airport at the Philippines, and we are flying with the A320 to Bangkok. And this is our next flight in our World Tour series of the A320 World Tour from Fenix with Swiss. That's why we are flying Swiss livery, because we started a few months ago in Switzerland at Zurich Airport with this A320 World Tour.
Cleared Osota 1 Echo arrival, runway 28. Cleared Osota 1 Echo arrival, runway 28, VNJ 453.
Yes, welcome aboard everyone. Welcome to my channel. So, let me know in the chat if you're new and what kind of aviation geek you are. Are you a plane spotter, a real pilot, or do you also love to fly in the flight sim like me? Or what kind of passion in aviation do you have? That would be really interesting. Welcome aboard, everyone. Turbulence here. I like that.
Swiss 17 Mike, contact Bangkok, control 135.5.
Contact Bangkok, control 135.5. Bye bye, Swiss 17 Mike. Bangkok control, good afternoon, Swiss 17 Mike. Crossing 200, descend to flight level 180. We are flying directly into the storm like crazy. Ooh, I'm really looking forward for that approach. It will be fun. For sure, it will be fun. So, speed brake, back to neutral position. Yes, it looks like a storm under us, but I think the airport will be not in the storm, fortunately. Descend to flight level 160, Swiss 17 Mike, thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great flight.
Okay, we have descent clearance to flight level 160 now. So the landing will be, I can tell you exactly, landing will be in 30 minutes. Yes, in 30 minutes we will land at Bangkok Airport on ILS Zulu runway 19, which is expected. Let's refresh the weather, the meta at Bangkok Airport. Wind is 270.06 knots, 270.06 knots. We have that 28 Celsius degrees, QNH 1009er, and transition level 110, so nothing has changed. We don't have to change anything here. That's really cool. Really cool, sorry. So I was really hoping that we are flying here a little bit into the storm, but it won't happen, I think, because yeah, we are under the light slope a little bit, I see. But we have clearance to fly level 160, so everything here is legal and correct. Because ATC told us a few minutes ago to descend to fly level 160 here. Yeah, welcome aboard everyone. We started 2 hours and 25 minutes ago at Philippine Airport, and we are now at our descent to land, hopefully successfully, at Bangkok Airport on ILS Zulu runway 19er. So, landing will be from here in 25 minutes. We are already at our descent here. So let's check the meta, the weather at Bangkok Airport again here. Nothing has changed. As you can see, 270.06 knots. That's the wind which we expected here.
approach runway 19er.
Leave Gomez heading 275, expect the radar vectors for Isla Zulu approach, runway 19, SWISS 17 Mike, thank you. Okay, 270 heading. We now get vectors for Isla Zulu approach 19er.
SWISS 17 Mike, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descent to 3000 feet, QNH 1008, SWISS 17 Mike. QNH 1008, we have that. That's perfect. Yeah, welcome aboard everyone. We are at 15,000 feet now and we are descending to 3,000 feet. So, and yeah, we started 2 hours and 34 minutes ago at Manila airport at the Philippines, and now we are at our descent to land at Isla Zulu runway 19 at Bangkok airport. Welcome aboard everyone, and yeah, let's hope for a good landing here. Let's put some speed brakes out here. I tried to kill the mosquito. Not sure if I got it.
SWISS 17 Mike, contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1. Bye bye. SWISS 17 Mike. So let's have a look. Suvarnabhumi approach. The information Yankee is correct. Suvarnabhumi approach. Good afternoon, SWISS 17 Mike. Crossing 110, descending to 3,000 feet, and we have information Yankee on board.
SWISS 17 Max 1 approach, QNH 1008, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 19er.
QNH 1008, expect radar vectors for Isla Zulu runway 19, there's SWISS 17 Mike. We are crossing runway, flight level 100, that means
Heading 205, vectors for the approach.
landing lights on, wing lights on, anti-seatbelts going to on here. Heading 205, vectors for the approach, SWISS 17 Mike.
Negative, turn left, heading 205.
Turn left heading 205, vectors for the approach, SWISS 17 Mike. Okay, QNH 1008.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn right, heading 235, vectors for the approach.
Will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down and window blinds open.
Turn right, heading 235, vectors for the approach, Swiss 17 Mike.
Ready for landing. Please help us by handing in.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn right, heading 250.
Turn right, heading 250, Swiss 17 Mike. Ingen, jetzt bitte verarscht mich.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn right, heading 270, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 270, vectors for the approach, Swiss 17 Mike. Yeah, let's hope for a good landing at Bangkok Airport. After a 2 hours and 30-minute flight here. Cabin, please prepare for landing. Thank you. Our landing weight is expected at 62.0 tons.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn left, heading 260.
Turn left, heading 260, Swiss 17 Mike.
Negative, turn left, heading 260.
I said that.
Turn left heading 260, Swiss 17 Mike.
So let's check the weather again at Bangkok Airport, our arrival airport, our destination airport. Sorry.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn left, heading 265, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 265, vectors for the approach, Swiss 17 Mike. Oh, it has changed. Let's go to our performance page, approach, on the MCU 250, 06 knots. That has changed. 28 Celsius degrees is the weather, and QNH is 1008. We have that, as you can see, all the data already inserted. ILS Zulu runway 19 at Bangkok Airport. And Barrow, our decision high, our minimum is expected at 250 feet over sea level. Yes, welcome aboard everyone. We started 2 hours 43 minutes ago at Manila Airport in the Philippines. Now we are at our descent to land at Bangkok Airport on the runway 19er. So landing will be around about in 17 minutes from now, I would say. 16 minutes. We're almost there.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn left, heading 245.
No, I don't. I don't want to do that because our runway is here, and turn left. It makes absolutely nonsense. Absolutely nonsense from beyond ATC here. Turn left, heading 245. Swiss 17 Mike. I don't will do that.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn left, heading 255. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 255. Vectors for the approach. Swiss 17 Mike. Because I already had some issues here, so I don't trust here beyond ATC with the vectors. Once I landed here, I trusted, and then, yeah, it was absolutely nightmare at the end. Something goes definitely wrong on Bangkok Airport with beyond ATC. But yeah, anyway. Oh, look at that. Really nice. Really nice. We're coming closer to Bangkok Airport.
Swiss 17 Mike, turn left, heading 235.
Turn left, heading 235, Swiss 17 Mike. So. Yeah, welcome aboard everyone. We are at our descent for hopefully landing successfully at Bangkok Airport at ILS Zulu runway 19, which is expected. Landing will be around about in 15 minutes from now, only 51 nautical miles to go. And at the moment we are flying through the clouds. That's really cool. Expecting some turbulences here, maybe. That would be cool. Yeah. Can't see absolutely nothing here. That's crazy. Let's hope the sight is a little bit better when we are on localizer for ILS runway 19er. Otherwise we have to do an auto land, but I don't like that. I definitely want to do a manual land here. It's always better. But we will see. So, cabin, please, seats for landing. I think the cabin is ready. Yes. that looks really cool here. Yeah, we're coming closer to Bangkok, as you can see. What a stunning view. I really love that. So, let's put the slats out here. Speed check. Middle of the clouds. It looks amazing. I love that. Then let's reduce the speed to 180 knots. 180 knots. Then we can go flaps 2 for the landing, for the approach, for 180 knots. Flaps 2, speed check. That looks awesome here. I really like that. Welcome to Thailand, guys. So, then let's activate approach phase in the MCU. Approach phase is active now, as you can see. Then ILS on. And also let's activate the approach phase here in the FCU, in the flight control unit, this button here. And now, as you can see, glide slope and lock star is blue, as it should be. And when we will capture the localizer for ILS Suvarnabhumi 19, then the localizer will be green. And when we capture the glide slope star, then it also will be green. And as you can see, we have now captured the localizer for ILS Suvarnabhumi 19, and we are heading left on the localizer. So, landing will be in 7 minutes from now. We're coming closer. Suvarnabhumi Tower, good afternoon, Swiss 17 Mike. We are established on the localizer for ILS Zulu runway 19 on final.
Swiss 17 Mike, Suvarnabhumi Tower, wind 220 degrees, 11 north, runway 19er cleared to land.
Runway 19er clear to land, Swiss 17 Mike, thank you. Okay, we have already landing clearance on runway 19. Now we are waiting for the glide slope, which is this magenta diamond, which you can see is coming down, and then we will capture the glide slope for ILS Zulu runway 19, and then we are going down, and yeah, finally land on runway 19. Yes, perfect. No other aircraft on the runway. That's good to see. So, let's have a look at missed approach. In the case we have to do a go around. ILS Zulu runway 19 and missed approach. At map climb to Delta Echo 019 and then turn left. Turn left, climb up to 4,000 feet. That means 4,000 feet is our go around altitude here. Perfect. So, glide slope star is green now and is captured now. What a stunning view here. I love that. We are now at the glide slope for runway 19er. Looks amazing. So, we have a crosswind from the right, about 18 knots. That's a little bit tough. Okay, gear goes down. Spoilers armed, outer brake low. Strops on, runway turn light on, take lights on, all lights on. Cabin, seats for landing please. Then the speed is managed, left 3 speed check. Then flaps full speed check. Yes, this is our runway here. It's coming closer. Yeah, welcome to Thailand. It's not the best weather here at the moment, but I think we will handle that, yes. We have a lot of crosswind. That's crazy. 24 knots. Okay, it will be interesting. But I'm waiting a little bit to turn the autopilot off here. Because 25, 26 knots, 27 now. Crosswind is tough. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, go around altitude 4000 is set and landing checklist second memo landing, no blue landing checklist is complete. As you can see, all is green, nothing blue, as it should be. What is happening? Now we have 30 knots of gusts here. That's crazy. Okay, let's try to fly the airplane manually here and wish me luck. I will need it for this landing. Outer thrust off and the outer pilot goes to off. I have control, cut 1, runway is in sight. Correcting here. That weather here is absolutely crazy. But we will do it. We are too high. I'm correcting.
400.
Landing, runway in sight.
100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue,
200.
runway in sight.
Retard. Pitch.
Oh. Spoilers. Reverse screen and decel. $70 knots. Manual brakes.
SWISS 17 Mike, exit right at Bravo 10.
Exit right at Bravo 10, SWISS 17 Mike. Okay, that was crazy. A little bit too high the pitch, but on the landing it was good. And we are down. For this weather and this crosswind, that was crazy. Yeah, welcome to Thailand, welcome to Bangkok everyone.
SWISS 17 Mike, contact ground 121.65, bye bye.
Over to ground 121.65, bye bye, SWISS 17 Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties.
So, let's find our way to the gate. TCAS goes to TA. And landing lights off, strops to auto. Take off the taxi and seatbelts off here. Yeah, it was a little bit of a strange landing. We had some gusts around about 30 knots of crosswind and then absolutely nothing. So the wind changed. Yeah, it was definitely a wind shear. So at the end we were too high and then, yeah, because of the wind shear the aircraft was really falling. So I had to do a crazy flare, and that was the reason why the pitch alarm was activated. But on the landing I have corrected the pitch, so I think It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But it was really challenging. That landing was challenging, definitely. So let's have a look at the landing score, and yes, it's not the best. It's not the best. But as you can see, the landing, so the feet per minute is really good. It's minus 156 feet per minute, sorry guys. Minus 156 feet per minute, G-force 1.21, that's also okay. So yeah, the landing was better. It was minus 156 feet per minute. That's 30 of 30 points, G-force 14 of 15 points, touchdown zone it was a little bit late, but it was in the touchdown zone, so I take that. Center line 9 of 10, that's really good. Grab was a little bit bad, 4 of 10, and pitch was also a little bit high, but 8.6. Yeah, that's a little bit high. It's okay, no tail strike, everything is okay. So, but I think under these wind conditions, I definitely take that landing. It's not the best, but we had 30 knots of crosswind and also wind shear, so for these conditions, I definitely take that landing minus 156 and score 84. Yes, I take it. Okay, guys, welcome to Bangkok Airport with the beautiful A320 from Fenix. We finally arrived after a 2 hour. After 3 hours. It took us 3 hours from the Philippine airport to the Thailand Bangkok airport here. And I love to see that Thai Airways 777 here on the right. That's really cool. Also a Dreamliner there, 78. Oh no, it's also, no, it's Dreamliner. I love to see it, and also these two beautiful A380s from Qatar Airways, and in the back also a A380 from Emirates. So we are definitely in Bangkok Airport, at Bangkok Airport. We definitely arrived. That's so cool. I love that. All the liveries here. So then runway 12 off, taxi light off. Look at this, it's beautiful Qatar A380. So cool, so cool. We are looking very small to these other aircrafts here. That's crazy. So, A320 is here. Parking brake on. Terrain goes off. Then constraint goes to off. EOR goes to off. ILS off. Flight directors off. Then, transponder goes to standby, and the TCAS also here to standby. So let's put some ground power unit on here. Going to ground power unit on, chocks on, parking brake is set. So then the exit power goes to on, then we can cut off the engines here. Look at this. So cool, the A380 in the background here. Qatar Airways. And also the 777 on the right from Thai Airways. Yes. Okay, engine 2 off, engine 1 off. So, then let's deboard. And let's hope for our jetway here. Jetway is moving. That's nice to see. We have a company message, arrival. Let's check that. Arrival. Yes, really nice. So, I think GSX here isn't working. Let's put some stairs on the back. Yes, then we can go out and yeah, then I will end the stream. Let's open the door here. Going all the way back. And then I would say we are finished here with our flight from I can't go out. What? Is that true? Okay, then we will jump out of the aircraft at the jetway. Sorry guys. Looks so cool, the cockpit here. I love that. So let's jump out of the window, if this is the only way. So here we are. Engines are shut down. Excellent power unit, ground power unit here is connected. We have excellent power here. That's really cool. Welcome to Bangkok Airport. We finally did it. Let's have a look here. So, yeah, beautiful Thai Airways here on the right, and on the left we also have a beautiful A380. I can show you that. Then I will end the stream. So it was really cool, this flight. I think the next flight of the world tour, of the A320 world tour, will be from Bangkok Airport from here to Sri Lanka, and then the flight after that will be from Sri Lanka to Dubai, and then we will see if we will do Dubai to Zurich in one flight or in two flights. Yes, and then we will be back at Zurich Airport. So yeah, the world tour will be sooner over than many of you maybe think. So beautiful Thai Airways here, 777, love to see it. We are definitely arrived at Bangkok Airport, and the beautiful A380 of Qatar here on the left, and also another one, and behind the second A380 of Qatar there's also an A380 from Emirates. Really, really nice stuff. Okay guys, that was it. That was the flight from Manila Airport to Bangkok Airport in the beautiful A320-200 from Fenix simulation with SWISS. So we continued our world tour today, and it was definitely a pleasure for me to fly this flight together with you. Thanks for flying with us. Thanks for your support. Thank you very much for all you have been here, and for all you have write something in the chat or to interact with me. That was really nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Then I would say I'll see you on the next stream. I wish you a wonderful evening. Take care. Have a good evening. Have a good one. And I see you soon on another one. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good one.